MC Barber.
Hey everyone, this is MC Barber here. I have a nice haircut for you. Uh, I'm gonna make this into a Fohawk skin fade on the side, and if you can notice how his head is slightly round, we're gonna change the shape of his head into a more square shape and kind of make a Fohawk on top. So pay attention to that detail there. First step, as usually, we are making removing the bulk and creating foundation for the fade. I'm using my 1.5 and my first technique on my fading. It is important that you learn this technique. It really cuts down on time. But one thing that I noticed over the time I've been training my barbers and other barbers as well, when they come for workshops, that everybody is scared to go high with this technique. Don't be scared. Just let the clipper work. Once you reach the widest part of the head on the client, and keeping your blade flat against his skull, the clipper will naturally leave the shape of his head. Just don't follow the shape. When the head starts rounding, don't dip your clipper back in. Just keep going straight up at 90 degrees, and you will be safe. So once I did that, which literally actually took me 1 minute, as you saw, now I'm going with outliner, which is 1 millimeter uh, with my edgers. Now I get questions, what blades do I use on my Osters, whether I use ceramic or the metal ones, uh, and whether they are Oster or they are Andes. I use ceramic for the ones that I have. I believe 6 zeros I have ceramic, which is by Andes. I have, no, excuse me, 6 is outliner. It's by Andes. 5 is ceramic by Andes as well. 1.5 is also by Andes that I use. It's ceramic. And the rest of them are by Osters. Really, to me, I've been using them for years now. There is no difference. Osters, Andes, to me, they seem to be the same. I really can't tell difference myself. But that's basically what I use. Questions: what clippers I use for heavy duty? For bulk removal, the clippers that I'm using in this video and most of the videos so far, the heavy duty clipper is Oster's. It's octane cordless clipper. It is about $300, but it's extremely good clipper. I've been using it for now 3 years. I really love the clipper. I like the way it's designed. I love the shape of it. It's pretty light. It's slightly loud, but really, I mean, it's okay. It's pretty powerful. Now, I'm not sponsored by, and I mean, Osters. Uh, I'm honestly giving you my honest opinion. I have no business with Osters, so I'm not endorsing them because they sponsor me in any shape or form. For the fading clipper that I'm using right now, I'm using a Wahl Magic. The reason I like this clipper is because it's cordless, one. Two, it's really nice clipper. It has a very nice blade on it. It has a surgical blade. It's a flat blade. And actually, I've been using this clipper for about a year or so. And I really like these clippers. I mean, I have two of them. One is charging. I'm using the other one. And so on. I'm switching between the haircuts. I never had a problem with them dying on me. But again, I'm using two of them. Again, I'm not sponsored by Wahl either. I'm just, telling you my honest opinion. I like these clippers, and if I find something better, I'll definitely let you know about it. But for now, this is what I'm using. As for the edges, I'm using Andes edges. I'm not too crazy about them. I like them because they are cordless, but the battery is really something they haven't done good on this clipper. Uh, it is nice edger. It's slim. It's I believe I don't even know the name of it. I mean, I got them when I win competitions. They just give me these clippers and I use them if I like them. But I believe they are Slimline Pro or something like that. Anyway, I'm not too crazy about them. I'm actually looking to replace them. So just because of the battery. Otherwise, the clipper itself is pretty good, but the battery on it is missing something. So there it is, the clippers. For the razor that I get questions, it is Tondeo razor that I use. It is by far the best razor for hair cutting. Tondeo has, as far as I know, 3 different razors that you can use for men's hair cutting or women's hair cutting, but the ones we use as a barbers and that the barbers used over the years in the industry, it's Tondeo Sifter. Now they have a classic, they have an ergo, and they have a style. I use the style, that's the red one. Why do I like the style over the ergo and a classic? Well, it's very simple. One, the way the handle is designed is round, so it's easier to roll in my fingers. Razor cutting is all about the angle, so it's definitely way easier to roll this one in your finger to, put your blade in a desired angle. 2, this is the only one that has a screw of the 3. And the screw makes huge difference. These razors do get loose, the razor holder and the handle, and the only way to fix, the way I used to fix, and I've seen other barbers fix it, is basically use a hammer and kind of like hit it to kind of the knob or whatever it's called, kind of tighten it. But that's really not the solution. You just ruin your razor. So this one has a screw, so when it gets loose, you can simply tighten the screw. That's really, huge difference. And as you use the razors, you will see what I'm talking about. This razor is a lot more expensive than the other ones, but that's probably why, because it's really better razor. And also I believe it's better balanced than the classic and ergo. Ergo is way too light. The handle is very small and it's very light. So that's why I chose this razor. That's why I sell this razor. I have it. It will be soon on my website, but for now we are selling it on eBay, and we are putting a link under each video that we upload to this razor. So you can just go right under the video and follow the link to eBay, and you can purchase it there if you want. As for the scissors, I get questions what type of scissors I use. I use Mizutanis right now. I'm not sponsored by Mizutanis. I do like these scissors. I think they are pretty good. They are 6.5-inch convex edge. I think definitely convex edge over bevel edge. Bevel edge is good for blunt cutting, scissor over comb, but they are not very sharp. So they basically limit you to what you can do with your scissors. I have a pair that I use sometimes when I get clients with a very dirty hair, like they have sand or whatever it is, too much gel. So I don't want to ruin my convex edge, which is pretty sharp. So I'll just grab those and use them instead. But another thing that I don't like about bevel edge, I have never seen bevel edge with an offset handle. They always come with the opposite grip. And opposite grip is actually one of the worst grips that you can have on the scissors. It has zero ergonomics, and really it makes your wrist and hand work a lot harder than the offset, which has very good ergonomics. Especially, there are different types of ergonomics on the scissors, but the ones I use are 6.5. I believe they are blacksmith or something like that, and they are actually very good. They are about 500 to 600 bucks. I think good scissors start anywhere from 300 to 700 bucks, even $800. But I think if you pay anything over 800 bucks, you are just paying for the name, nothing else. You really don't get anything out of the scissor. The best material you can get your scissors out of that I know of right now is Hitachi ATS314, that's really the Japanese steel. It's pretty good. If you can get your scissors from that material, and if you get them anywhere around $500–600, I think you got a good deal for your money. Otherwise, when they charge you $900,000, $1,200–1,300 for scissor, you're really paying for the name and nothing special. Alright, so there it is. Those are most of my tools. If you have any questions, please feel free to ask or put a comment, and I will be more than happy to answer in my next video. So here you can see the transformation we made. We did a Fohawk on the top. I used my straight edge razor for texture. Look at the shape of his head, it's kind of round. It changes to more first square, then the top is a little bit messy into a Fohawk. We have a nice fade on the side, pretty clean. And for gel I use wax. So that's about it. Thank you for watching my videos. Please don't forget to subscribe. mcbarber.com is my website. And here I have side view of this haircut. Now this haircut, you can watch this tutorial